Hey everyone, it's another beautiful day in the Mojave Desert. It's in the 70s today, and we got a really good rain last night. And right now the sun is behind a cloud, which is unusual. It's unusual to have clouds at all. But we've been getting a lot of rain this year, which is nice because we hardly got any last year. So anyway, I'm over here with the Mahindra once again. And today I decided I was going to finally address this hydraulic leak at the hose here, thanks to Mr. Hands, who pointed that out. I've left it go for quite a while, and now it's like kind of obvious. It's the dirty one there. And this probably looks a lot worse because the tractor was out last night, and that's probably a lot of that moisture is from the rain. But I'm going to go clean that off. And I'm going to remove this hose here and see if I can get in there and pull that O-ring out and replace it. I have an O-ring set here. This is a really good thing to have on hand if you do a lot of mechanical work like I do. And hopefully I'll have the right one. There's a really good chance I won't. Sometimes these O-rings for stuff like this are like extra thick. But yeah, let me just open this up. I'm going to put the camera on, make it a little easier, so catch you guys in the next shot. Alrighty, let's open this up. So yeah, there are quite a few O-rings in here, and you can see they're not very thick. So hopefully, this is an O-ring that isn't even from this set. But yeah, hopefully one of these will be the right size or close enough to it. But I would really be concerned that the thickness isn't going to be enough. But we'll see. And luckily for me today, I can't believe I found this. But I actually do own a pick. And I'll see if I can get in there and get that out with this. It's actually a snap-on. Usually, I think that might be the only snap-on tool I own. I'm not really big on the expensive tools, but they are nice to have if you have them. So I'm just going to clean this off a little bit, put some gloves on. Alright, so I'm going to pop this quick release hose off. And it's so hard to get at. There's like no room at all. Should almost take these other hoses off to get in there, but hopefully we get a good shot. But yeah, it just popped right out. Alrighty, so hopefully I can get the camera in here a little better, and probably the smart thing to do would be to disconnect all these hoses so you can get in there better, but I'm not going to do that. And yeah, I think I can see that O-ring right there, and it looks like the weird shape on this pick will actually work out pretty good. I should be able to pull that out. Alrighty, so I got a couple other tools. I got a couple screwdrivers here, a little precision one, and unfortunately the bend on this pick is a little too aggressive, and it just won't get that O-ring out. So hopefully these old school tools will pop it right out. And I also got a rag to clean it out. These other ones. So I guess there is I guess that's where the O-ring is. You can see well, I can see it right back here. Alrighty, so I took this top one off just to have a look at it, and it is kind of hard to see, but you can see the black O-ring here. So anyway, this one's good. I'm going to leave it alone. That's what I need to pop out down here, and it almost looks like the O-ring's missing. I can't really tell. It's kind of hard to see, but I'll get in there with the precision screwdriver, and hopefully it's just smashed flat there, and it looks like it's missing. There we go. So you can see the precision screwdriver was able to get underneath that O-ring. And I'm sure the pick probably wouldn't have done it. This one's kind of tough to get at. And it's kind of hard to hold the camera here. I can't believe I'm getting this on camera. Or kind of getting it on camera. I know my hands are in the way. Oh. Alrighty, so you can see I have the O-ring folded up. And maybe with this longer screwdriver I can get this on camera. This definitely makes it a lot harder trying to get... Oh no! Oh! It just slipped back into place. And this screwdriver won't get it. Looks like you... Or at least I need the precision screwdriver to get this. And if you ever have trouble with O-rings, this is a really good technique. Just need to spin it around. I think this is what happened last time, and it actually ended up popping it back into the groove. There we go. Voila. Awesome. I definitely have this O-ring, or one that's close to it. Cool. Looks like it's these guys. Alrighty, so this is actually a pretty thin O-ring, and I'm going to have a look at it. I don't have my glasses on. I actually do not see a flat spot or anything really wrong with it, but it leaks, and it surprised me that it was that this O-ring is that thin. I would have expected something a little bulkier, like these guys down here are bulkier. I might replace it with one of these guys if I can get it in the groove. Maybe I can't. It'll make the quick connects a little too hard to put together. Here's an O-ring floating around, and that looks like the same size to me. Close enough. And I just dropped both of them, so I'm not going to know which one was which. Great. But I can figure it out. Yeah, I'd like to put this thicker one. If this is an issue, I do have this thicker one. But I'm going to throw this one in. Alrighty, so hopefully... Let me just force that guy right in there. It'd be better if I had more room. Wow, it looks like it's way too big. But it can't be way too big because it was very close to the other one. Just not in there yet. Yeah, normally O-rings aren't this bad, but this is a little tricky. There we are. We're close. Okay, I don't know how well the camera can get it. I'm going to try and get a better angle. But that O-ring is not in properly. And that's the kind of thing, like maybe that's what happened to the old one. It wasn't it wasn't completely seated properly, and then they pushed the hose on. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to get this on camera. It's really hard to squeeze the screwdriver past it. Try and get this guy seated. Get it spun around, that might help. I might have to go with a smaller size. It looks like it's way too big. Nope, there it goes. Oh. There we go, finally. Wow, so that explains why a lot of these leak. That O-ring is kind of hard to get in there. So yeah, you got to be careful. There's a, I think this is nylon. It probably isn't. It's probably just steel. And it's another thing you can test for. I have the screwdriver here and it hits the rubber. The rubber is raised up a little, so that should be good. And I'm going to put these hoses back together and we'll see what happens. Right. I guess that's okay. When I twisted it, the coupling was moving with it. That's usually not ideal. That one kind of moves too. But before when I would do that, I wasn't able to hold the coupling back by hand. They would move together no matter how hard I tried to. Well, you can't really get in there, so it's kind of hard to hold it back. But this one should be good. But that's a way you can test if, you know, that should be good. When you twist the hose, if the coupling moves like that, or if it moves together, chances are it's not going to seal. So I'm pretty happy with that. It could be better, but hopefully it doesn't leak anymore. I'm going to use the tractor. It's such a mild or such a slow leak that it'll be kind of hard to tell. I won't really know till I use it for a while. And I got this all cleaned off for the most part, and I probably need to clean off the bottom of these valves. There's a little bit of oil and dirt, and then we'll have a good idea. Alrighty, so I finally got around to switching that O-ring out. Hopefully it doesn't leak anymore. If it does, I'll do an update video. I like to do honest videos, but hopefully that new O-ring will do it. I really didn't see anything wrong with the old one, but that hose was definitely leaking. So I have some other work to do today. I'm going to have to hook up the backhoe for the first time, and I'll probably be making a video of that. But yeah, I think that's going to do it for now. Thanks for watching, and until next time, I'll catch you guys later.